I feel like I haven't been in front of the camera in so long. I don't even know if it's in focus, but it feels good to be back in this spot making videos like this. Yeah, I don't know why I started off like that, but you know, it's whatever. Y'all, it's Makayla Janae here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm coming to you guys with a fresh face, bare face. If you guys would like to see my skincare routine, it will be in the cards above. You know, I'm always trying to start something new, implement something new onto my channel. I want to come on here and show you guys how I taught myself to do makeup, basically showing beginners how to get their start and how to find out what works for their face. I started wearing makeup about, I like to say, when I was a sophomore. So basically I've been doing makeup for 2 years and look how far I've come. What I can do now, I taught myself, so I thought I'd share that knowledge with you guys. Recently I've started doing other people's makeup, like I said in one of my try on hauls. If you guys would like to see that video, please click the cards above. If I have knowledge, my job and my goal is to share it with you guys. So I thought I'd come on here and do different videos, different classes on how to do makeup for beginners. A lot of people start with eyebrows and mascara and just stop there, but I want to show you guys how you can advance and even go past that step if you would like to get like the other people you see on YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and get to do makeup looks like you see there. I'm going to show you guys how to get to that. I already know I have a video on how to do your eyebrows, but in this video we're going to go in depth on products, where to get it, why you should do it that way, knowing your shape. And I'm a very art driven person. That's why I enjoy makeup so much. So I'm not coming over here and showing you how to cake your face. I'm showing you guys how to implement this form of art into your life and how to make makeup work for you and you're not working for makeup. In these videos I will be showing examples on me. I will also be showing examples on other people. Alright, so let me just get right into the video because I think that's all I had to explain and all the intro stuff, and if I have anything else to say I'm going to do it in my next one, but let's get right into the video. Alright you guys, so like I said, today is all about the eyebrows. As you can see, these are my natural brows right here. When I first started doing my eyebrows, all I had was a pencil from Sally's. I think it's like $5, something like that. As you see in the video over here, I would just outline and kind of fill in, and that is for a real natural look. When I first started doing makeup, I did not use concealers to clean anything up. Like I said, I'm an artist, so I feel like I have a really steady hand to really follow my shape. I just used to clean up with eyeshadow. But when you're going for a natural look, instead of using concealers to where it's really sharp, I just use a lighter or a skin tone eyeshadow and it works perfectly fine, as you can see over there. And as you can see throughout this video, I'm not really a pomade or a dip brow or any type of eyebrow products like that. I mainly stay with pencils. I don't really venture that far off because I like to keep a more natural look. Eyebrows are really about following your shape and knowing your shape. Try not to over pluck so you can still have a shape. In my eyebrow routine, you see how I groom my brows, but really try to follow your shape as much as you can. When I say follow your shape, it's okay to make arches and stuff because I do that because I feel like my arch isn't high enough. I really like Miracle Watts eyebrows, so when I first started to do eyebrows, that's who I kind of mimicked because I feel like her eyebrows are just perfect. So always think about what kind of eyebrow look you're going for, so when you're drawing them on, you can kind of achieve that on your own face. For the first couple years, I only used that same pencil, nothing more, until Ulta Beauty had their 21 Days of Beauty, and I started getting the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Now this is something more expensive. You don't have to go from cheap to expensive, which these are like $21 a pop, but I'm just showing you my evolution of eyebrows. So next I moved on to this, and it's really more precise. It's more easy to really, you know, draw your lines. So if you don't have a steady hand working with products like this is where I say this is where I'm going to use the concealer to really clean up. Concealer is to clean up your eyebrows. In this video, when we get to eyeshadow, it's going to be used as a base, but in this video we're going to be using it to clean up your eyebrows. I just recently started using concealers to clean the top of my brows. When you're cleaning up your brows, I think it's best to use a concealer that is your skin tone. My favorite concealer, hands down, is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Know your skin tone, and when you're just starting out doing makeup, it's best to get a concealer that is your skin tone so it just blends in. So as you can see, I'm putting that on. I always set the concealer with a, like I said, a lighter or a skin tone eyeshadow first. I just recently got setting powder. I never used to set with setting powder. I always used the eyeshadow and it worked perfectly fine. But an eyeshadow can be substituted with a setting powder. A setting powder like this one, and you see on the side, this is the Airspun Original Formula Loose Face Powder. It doesn't give flashback. You can even set your brows with this if you feel like you're going to sweat a lot through the day and like people don't want their eyebrows to sweat off or things like that. You can set your eyebrows and your concealer with this face powder. Like I said, using a light brown eyeshadow or an eyeshadow that matches your skin tone period works just as good, because that's what I did when I started doing makeup. To clean up my brows, I use several different variations of thin small brushes to clean up, because you're really trying to get in there and really just get the imperfections and outline your, let's say, your drawing, because that's basically what it is. I want you to think about your face as a canvas and you're really just drawing on it, making artwork, all that good stuff. Recently, I've just begun to get a lighter concealer to, you know, highlight under my brows. If you're not wearing a full face of makeup, you don't need to do that. You'll see that in my tutorials because I'm wearing a full face of, not a full face of makeup, but I'm doing a complete eye look. And that's what I call it. There's just brows and then there's a complete eye look. I even have that like that on my price list. They're two different things. Concealer is not always mandatory unless, to me, you're doing a full complete eye look. You can blend out your concealer with a brush or you can blend it out with a beauty blender, but for beginners I would say a brush is better, because a beauty blender you might get the concealer in your brows and it's just a little bit much. Like I said, beauty blenders are kind of better for the top of your eyebrow when you conceal the top and the bottom. Like I said, most of that is for a full complete eye look. So I just stick with a nice fluffy brush to, you know, blend everything out. A part that I forgot to mention is that when you're doing your brows, know your brow shade. If you have black hair, that is like the only way you should be doing black eyebrows. Unless your hair is jet black, you should not be doing black eyebrows. For any other hair color, you should not be doing black eyebrows. Okay, we're not trying to go that dark. Eyebrows are really the center of your face. That's what people see first on you. The next best thing is a dark brown, and that's what I have in my collab pencil. The difference in this product is that it really is a little bit more waxy and it really gets me more darker, more defined. I wouldn't say that this is a beginner product at all, because it's really kind of a bigger, there's more product that comes out and it's not really easy to handle. But if you're like a step above a beginner, then you can handle this and clean up with concealer. Practice makes perfect. It's okay to take an eyebrow off. Sometimes you mess up and it's okay to mess up, but you just gotta keep rolling with the punches. Okay, so eyebrows should go from light to dark. Leave the beginning of your brow more natural looking and really focus on the ends. And then I use my spoolie to really do a shaking motion to really get the product to the beginning of the brow. Do not fill in the beginning of your brow for the most natural look. If you have naturally thick brows, it's going to look like you did that, but just leave it alone because that's how your natural brows are. Just still don't do it. So after your eyebrows are done, concealer or no concealer, even when I first began to do makeup, I always highlighted underneath my brows. There's so many different highlights you can put underneath your brows. If you don't have setting powder to set your brows, it's also good to have a setting spray. What I use to set my face is the Mario Badescu sprays, and it works just as good to keep my brows on all day. These are all my setting sprays. I got the Pearl Essence Rose Water, I have the Mario Badescu Rose Water, and I have the Aloe Chamomile and Lavender, I was about to say Rose Water, Mario Badescu Spray. These are all setting sprays to me. I never had a traditional setting spray. All I had was these facial mists. Setting powder is more of a dry set, and those sprays will really have your face looking more moisturized. I think that's all for this video. If you guys have any more questions about eyebrows, please leave it in the comments down below. I would like to have a conversation. I want to answer you guys' questions. There is no section in the makeup process where you stop learning. I feel like there's always something new that you can do. There's always new techniques to learn because, like I said, it is an art form. Everybody's brow starts off crazy when they're doing makeup. Some days you have bad brow days, some days you have good brow days. I'm really trying to get more informative. I want to help you guys. I want us to grow this summer. I just want us to get it together for all y'all who need help with makeup.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.